Hello, my name is Kara Machagemba and I'm with Amico. I'm going to show you the lantern lesson plan. Start by rolling out slabs that are between 1/4 and 3/4 inches thick. Smooth them with a rubber rib. Lay your slab smooth side down on your textured plaster mold and use either a pony roller or a small sandbag to press the clay down into the textured mold. Remove the slab from the textured mold before cutting. Use a ruler or a template to cut 4 rectangles, roughly 4 inches by 8 inches, and 1 square, 4 inches by 4 inches, from your textured clay. Use a knife or other tool to miter or cut an angle on the untextured side of the slab along the long edges. After mitering the edges, let your slabs set up until they become leather hard. While your slabs set up, you can use the time to cut out your triangles for the lid and miter those edges as well. Cut your base from untextured clay. Score the seams and use water, slip, or vinegar to join. Use a wood tool to stitch the seam on the inside of the form and press a damp snake of clay into each seam. Smooth your inside seams. With the sides mitered, the seams become invisible and the texture goes all the way to the corners of the lantern. Score, slip, then gently press the edges together without blending or erasing the texture. Slip, score, and stitch all of the seams on the inside. To assemble the lid, score and slip the mitered edges of the triangles and put them together. You can use the constructed lantern to hold the pieces in place. Make sure to join well. The coil will also help to fill any gaps between the slabs. Use small slabs to make a flange to let the lid sit down inside the lantern. The lid should overlap the edges of your lantern a little bit. It can always be trimmed to be smaller. A tool can be used to texture the base. Here I'm making a decorative finial for the lid of my lantern by pressing a stamp into clay and into the textured mold. I trim the finial into a shape. I use a wooden tool to press a small coil of clay in around the seam of the finial. Use a sharp knife or a hole cutter to put holes in your lantern for the light to shine through. Leave at least a 1/2 inch between the holes and the edges, the corners of your lantern, so that it stays strong. For more information about this or our other lesson plans, go to amicolessonplans.com.